निवेसा, स्मार्ट निवेसा, सुरक्षित भविष्य।
So actually this is called Nivesh. In Sanskrit, Nivesh means financial management or investment. So this app helps you to manage your finances clearly. So yeah, this is the landing page. Master your daily finances with Nivesh. So I've added animations using a Serenity UI. Then yeah, I choose Nivesh. There's all of the features that you can choose. How Nivesh works. So you can set your financial profile. You can track with AI intelligence and get proper insights towards it. So yeah, this is the main price pointing. This is the main business aspect of Nivesh. So currently we have 3 years free, student and pro, which includes additional all of the features that will be highlighted in this demo. So yeah, take really into consider finance, and this is the whole entire land page of my site. So as you can see, it is responsive. So if I go right now, this is the screen for iPhone. So yeah, if you go over here, so this is for iPhones, and if you want, you can just switch to multiple screens. So yeah, basically, this is the landing page of my application. My whole entire application is responsive, so you can go and check it out. So let's go and let's start this whole process. So let's go for mail. Currently, let's go for from sign in. So this is the first flow. So let's go to get started. Again, let's go for Reddish. Let's go for Reddish 2. So I got this Nivesa, and let's go for Supabase 2. So yeah, my database. So yeah, this is my database right now. So if you can go over here on credentials, I got only 2 individuals over here. So this is the family member everything. So yeah, so let's go for personal niche. So data browser, and yeah, let's go. Let's start. I got everything I need. So yeah, full name. So let's go for a random individual. So random bot. So let's go for address. So let's copy this to its clipboard. Clip it. WhatsApp number, maybe I don't have any. So let's go for password. Let's set this password to I am random. And then 1 2 3. So yeah, I've just triggered some weird password for this individual. So OTP is sent to your email. So please verify your account within 5 minutes. So it navigates you to the next page. So if you go over here, so it shows you the email with OTP. So it's 251777. So this is my OTP. Now it navigates you to this OTP verification page. And if you go over here in British, so yeah, basically it's not just created over here. Not yet. It's not directly created right now over this database. So this is just the OTP. So if you can see 251777. So this is the OTP 251. Let's enter wrong 77. Let's go for 8. Invalid wrong attempt. Let's go for 1. Invalid wrong attempt. Let's go for 2. Invalid. Let's go for 3. I'm trying to this trigger all of the recommitting. So let's go for 4. So if you go over here, max exceeded, and just as you can see over here, yeah, already it's just deleted. So everything is registered. So you can just spoof your way around over here. So if you go on sign in, so if you created your credential over here, this is also animated used activity. So yeah, it triggers my mouse movement, so cursors, everything. So let's go for the existing credential right now. So this is the existing credential that I've used for my page. So it's successfully logged in. So it triggers you. Yeah, it's navigating you to the landing page or the dashboard right now. And this is the utilization of Redis. I use Redis for retailing and for the OP validation. So user is already logged in. So as you can see over here, I'm already logged in over here. And yeah, currently I've already created 3 of my accounts over here. Family account, salary account, and working account. So you can just click and you can just click over and make this account your default. So if I click over here, now this account will be my default account. So yeah, now every transactions that will be held will be from this account. So as you can see over here, you can set your monthly budget for this individual accounts for saving and current. You can see all of your transactions. So yeah, there's no expense. This one from salary. You can see everything over here. You can set monthly budget. Let's change. This month I want to spend on the 5,000. So you can go and you can click over here. You can update. So budget update successfully. 9% is only flags out of 450. So I've already did this transaction for 50. You can see all of the overview over here. You can just click over here and you can create your own new account. So this is also possible. So let's go and you can just click over and just delete. Let's delete now. I just want to delete this family account. So the successfully deleted. So everything is gone and it's successfully deleted right now. And budget. Let's go. Let's revert it back to 500. I don't know this much amount. So budget updated one. If you're approaching your budget limit, so 90% is already used out of 500 450. So it triggers so it has the different conditions over here. So yeah, let's click over here. So this if you click over here, it gets you to the individual base over here. You can see available balance. This is across both of these accounts, total balance. So available balance this much, how much you have spent this week, how much you have spent it, and today how much is your spending across. So this gives you early access. So it's navigating right now. So yeah, and this is a skeleton. I've added all the skeletons over here. So yeah, you can just click. You can go for all time. You can see all of my all time expenses, my income, everything over here all time. So you can just filter out. You can go for expense. It shows all of the expenses. You can just go on triggering. So monthly next March. What I have added 2 new options for transactions, recurring and non-recurring. So recurring, if this is a recurring transaction, then automatically this in this server will run this trigger recurring transaction every 24 hours, and when the time has come, then it will automatically add it into my dashboard, into my database. So yeah, everything is filtered. I can go on housing, everything. Filtering, everything is done. You can create transactions over here. You can go and you can just edit your profile also. So this is my page. my profile right over here. I can click on edit profile. Navigates us back to this wonderful UI to editing profile. And again, everything in the front end is cached. I've used different caching technology, but specifically I use transfer query and transfer query and this queries and for creating this edit and delete this mutations. So yeah, there's update and there's creating mutations. You can use that. I can just choose new profile picture. Choose new profile picture. Let's go from downloads. Let's go from not new. Let's go from let's choose this image picture. So this is my new picture. I can see changes. I can change my password, but I have to enter my current password, new password, and confirm password. I can change my WhatsApp number. I can change my email, everything. So yeah, it's just triggering the save changes save successfully. So I use Cloud Many for this. So you can click, you can change. Already it has been changed over here. So I've got my finances, new transactions, predictions. So if we go on my finances, so in the home, it shows all the three latest accounts that you have created. And if we go on this my finances, then this is a different dedicated piece where you can see everything. So it does not filter the top three. It shows all of the accounts that you have created throughout. So you can just search. I've used use memo for caching. So if you can go and if you can search for this wording, so automatically show it shows. So all of the thing is cached and all of the sorting is done using use memo memoization. So yeah, see links, everything is done. So you can click over it and that takes you back to this piece. And another one is this here predictions. So you can go and you can click predictions. So let's go for predictions. So for predictions, I've used SARIMA model. SARIMA model is this seasonal auto-regressive moving average, which is also known as SARIMA. So yeah, you can select account. So we need 14 days of minimum transaction information because we have to predict the seasonal pattern. So I've just put days of information. So if you can click over generate forecast, so forecast is generated. So this blue pattern right now, this shows all of your spending habits right now, and this yellow is the prediction. This is the upper limit. This is the lower limit. So your upper limit is 9,000 and your lower limit is 1 at 59. So right now average is 4,625. So this is the predicted values. So how much for the next 7 days, it just multiply this. So daily averages and model is SARIMA. So I've used SARIMA model. We can use ARIMA, but SARIMA just gives me a better values towards it. So I've used SARIMA model for this. Now you can go on new transactions. So you can go and click on new transactions. Then you can create your transaction information. So just click on new transactions over here. So I'm just waiting for the internet. And I'm just moving to navigate. Okay, yeah, right now. So if I go over here and if I go over my downloads and if we go over here in my images, so there's a two sample bills over here. There are two multiple samples of the bill. So first sample is this Annapurna Bhojanalaya, Ramesh and Abhi details. So let's go. Let's click over here. Let's scan this bill. So let's go on images and let's go for sample bill and let's open it and just scan it. So it's scanning for modified. So if you go over here, this is called Annapurna Bhojanalaya comment. So it's created in of course in 28th of January by Ramesh and total price is 391.55 and the item is chicken steam momo. I can go over food 28 chicken steam momo. So I can check recording transactions if it is USD. But right now I'm just I want a payment, so I can go over here. I can scan it using OCR and I can just create a new transaction over here. So it says trading. So the transaction created successfully. So if I go on again home, if I go on home and if I just click on over here, salary account. So I've used my salary account. It is the default account right now. So it automatically goes. So the last 7 days all time. So you can see Momo January 28th. You can see Momo January 28th. I just created one of it. So right now, so I can delete. And another option over here is you can just delete multiple. So you can just click it. You can just click multiple and you can delete selected because right now we are passing all the IDs in an array and it uses mutations. So mutations in this specific. If we use Prisma, then Prisma gives us a concept of mutations where it executes all three of the queries and if one fails, then the whole transaction just rolls back. So I've used that. So I already January you can see Momo. So right now it's February. So if I go last 1 month, then yeah, you can 28. You can see Momo 391.95 rupees. So let's go again. So let's go over right now. Let's see 28. So let's go again to transactions. So I've got another bill over here. This is sample bill 2, which is created right now and again 28th of January. What Sunita and P13 and Vestupa. So if I can go over here, I can again scan. So sample bill 2. So I can click over here. The scans autofilled. So this salary account, food, Vestupa, and yeah, you can just create another transaction over here. So this is another feature which uses OCR. So transaction created successfully Vestupa. It's just added it now. And yeah, if you go over here, total expenses, it just tallies up. So you can go on all time. You can see everything. So yeah, this is the whole entire concept of Nivesa. And if you want to check for this responsiveness, so it's again this is the skeleton, this is the loader, and yeah, it's responsive. Everything is responsive, so you can go and take a salary, shows all of the accounts. And another important concept in Nivesa is automation. So I've added automation also already. So if I go over here, so if I check in the salary account, the transaction is already loaded. So let's go on Gmail. Let's go open my Gmail. So my transaction is already loaded, as you can see over there. And if I go over here, and this is my current account. So if I go and if I check this process, no, check this, check budget alerts. So if I invoke this function, so what it does is for all of the users in my platform, it just checks whoever's budget has been outdated or whoever's budget has been lost. This universal mark, so it just goes and checks over here. So if I go over here, if I check one's family, they one's family. So budget alert, salary account, 90% is used. So Subham Kaderia, the 90% of your allocated budget is just gone. And if you go over here in budgets, and if you can see on the list, this 27, so 27, it shows timestamp, and it just runs again and again in monthly basis. So for the next month, it just checks and just sends the alert. So the redundant, so the functions are not redundantly. So this is one of my concepts. So I got over here another concept over here, which runs its monthly report, which runs at the end of every month. So currently it's February. So if you go and invoke this function, so it's running right now. So it's running right now and completed. So if you can go over here, you go on inbox. So you have Nivesa, your monthly insights for January. So monthly insights for January, it shows all of the total income, expenses, number of transactions, number of category. So if you go over here, so this is all of the insights that has been created by AI. I use stock. So Nivesa monthly report, and it shows in PDF. And again, I've shown you that you can use WhatsApp number. So if you have added your WhatsApp number, then it goes like this. So you can see over here, mom. So I've used my mom's number, mobile number. It's 7:44 p.m. So 7:44 mom. So it shows all of this information monthly for January. So yeah, every information has been sent as a part of the PDF. So yeah, that's one of the features. So there's another automation functions over here, which generates monthly reports, which checks the budgets, which takes the recurring transaction. If you have created it, then it just automatically adds it. So yeah, and another important feature and important aspect of it is this: you can add account, you can add your family account over here, family account. Let's go for family account. Let's go for me family account. Let's go for my dad. So I'm adding my dad. For the year. So I can go and I can add his email. So you have option to add include email and phone number. So if you're including email, then that sends an invitation to that user. If it's in the platform, so as you can see over here, family members. So there's no family members currently, so it just sends the invite to that family member, and we can just come to our platform right now. So let's read this information. So currently, yeah, let's get a temporary email right now. So I'm looking for a temporary email address. So this is Domsa again. So let's copy this and just add this email onto B. Let's paste it and just set the initial balance to around 80,000. So 80,000, and I can just set this account to default, and I can just create an account. So it's creating an account. So yeah, successfully created a family account with new members. With family members, available balance is included. So this number we are spending. So as you can see over here in Kinfield. So yeah, here's family member access invitation. So let's go over in my private window. So this is my another platform which hides all of the cookies and sessions. So if you can go over here and see, it sends you a specific localhost. So yeah, it just sends this localhost email right now. So this is the link for the localhost email right now, and you can just go over here and HTTP, sorry, docker / localhost 3000. You can just paste this thing right now. There's the email. If you can click over here, then it just navigates you to this page. So let's see whether it works. So yeah, you can choose a new password. So let's choose password like I am user @123, and I am user @123. So we can just send invite. If you can click successfully updated, so this helps you to create a new credentials over here. So if you can go over to this page, and you can see over your family members. So family member the number area, it's already added. And if you can go over here in credentials, so it shows the number area and the password, everything is just inserted over here. So go, you can just you can just click over here, and what I use I am user, and what I use I am user added 150 maybe. I know successfully logged in. So successfully logged in. So yeah, allocated budget currently nothing. We have been allocated nothing right now. So if I go over here, Nivesa, so the number here, I can just currently I need to refresh it, and it shows STS is activated. So I can set the budget out of 80,000. So let's give them around 10,000 of the budget. So yeah, I'm allocating my 10,000. So family budget updated successfully 10,000. So if you go over here and if you can refresh over this page for my dad's dashboard. So if you can go and you can update this page right now, so 10,000 allocated. So you can see he has been allocated 10,000 amount. So you can go and you can just create the transaction budget under there. You can go, you can just edit the profile. Every option has been provided to the family member also. You can just edit the profile of them. Just upload a new picture. Let's upload a new picture. Let's go on downloads images. Maybe I'm gonna need PP. Maybe PP. Let's go for PP. Let's go for PP. Let's open it. Let's select this picture. So yeah, let's see changes. So again, I've used Cloud for this for the profile pictures, and it has been stored in a cloud platform. So yeah, successfully updated. And if you can see over here, it has been already successfully updated. So let's go for new transaction. So you can you get the same thing, everything. So family account. So let's go for transaction amount to 2,000. Let's go for expense, and let's go for what kind of thing I should think about. Let's go for entertainment. So watch Avengers Doomsday. So February 27th. So you can just create transaction for the family member over here. You can log this information. So transaction created successfully. So if you can go over here to home. So yeah, meaning budget. So it will automatically update right now. I have to refresh it. There's no cash. I haven't included cash over there. So yeah, this one 2,000, we need budget 8,000. This week this. Then if you can select over here, it shows entertainment, all of the latest thing. So if you go over here and click on this remaining budget. So yeah, 2,000 and spend, and this amount recurring one time. Avengers Doomsday. And if I can go over here, and if I refresh this page also. If I refresh my dashboard, then I can see how much amount has my dad spent it. 2,000 currently has spent it out 10,000. So again, same as it goes over here. If I go on family account, so currently I can see what I can see right now over here in that code. But if we go over here to family space, we go on. What my father does not know is all of this transaction has been tracked by me, so I can see all of the information that he has been entered. This number here, 2,000 he has spent it. I can edit it, I can delete it. So 2000 has already spent it. So this can be used for a period. So if you're a parent, you can allocate your you can add your child's information over here and your child details. And whenever your child logs certain transactions over here, then you are automatically updated. So yeah, this is the entire concept of Nivesa, which is a smart platform where you can just predict. You can create predictions. You can just add new transactions, use OCR. You can edit your profile. You can manage your finances and you can manage your family members' finances also. So this is the entire concept of Nivesa.